My comrades in gaming, what's happening? Ran400 here, bringing you another action-packed episode of Modern Warfare 3, and today we're looking at some domination on Village here, and I'm using the Javelin again, and the gun I'm using is the G36C with a RDS or a red dot sight, depending on whatever you call it. I mean, it all means the same thing, you know, same shebang, same type of thing. So, it kills people. That's the important part here. Killing people is the most important part in this whole thing. So, today I'll talk about how to what I like to run to get like the higher kill streaks. You know, the AC-130, the Pavelow, Mr. Pavelow, Reaper, Assault Drone, Juggernaut, Osprey Gun, you know, like the prized kill streaks that everyone tends to go for if they're not running support or specialist. So, I guess I'll talk about, you know, what kind of kill streaks I like to run. So, if I'm running Assault, not support or specialist, because I do tend to run Assault as opposed to support or specialist, just because I don't know, the feeling of the Assault kill streaks are, I mean, they feel the best to me, and I really like them. But, yeah, so I would probably run, if I'm going for something like an AC-130 or a Pavelow, where you need 12 kills, I would probably run 5, 9, 12. That's actually probably the setup on most of my classes. So, 5 being Predator, 9 being Reaper, 12 being the AC-130 or the Pavelow. I like the AC-130 a lot better than the Pavelow, just, I don't know, just because I like controlling it, so I'll pick the AC-130 over the Pavelow usually. But both are probably, they're good depending on the map. So yeah, so I run Predator just because, like I said, I usually play Ground War, right? So, you know, you play Kill Confirm, Domination, Team Deathmatch, and there's so many people on the map. If you're running Predator, you know, it's almost a guaranteed 2 kills, 2 maybe 3 kills, you know, that you get that occasional quad feed. But, you know, 2, 3, so that puts you at like 7 kills. 7 kills, and then you get a few more kills, and then you get your Reaper. And then the Reaper, you can probably get your AC-130 or your Pavelow. So that's usually what I like to run. Depending on the gun, I'll run hardlines so that instead of 5, 9, 12, it's 4, 8, 11. Yes. Yeah, I can do math. There we go. 4, 8, 11. So yeah, I'll tend to run hardline for something like the submachine guns where I don't really need quick draw. I usually run quick draw for my second perk just because I like aiming down sights a lot faster. And, I mean, it's usually really good for something like the assault rifles right here. Like, that probably saved my life right there. So, I run quick draw for the assault rifles. For the submachine guns, like, you know, the UMP or the P90 or the PP90, I probably won't run... I'll probably run hardline if I'm, like, really trying to get that AC-130 or that, the Pavelow. So, just to pop some fools. So, that's probably what I'll do there. It's... Quick draw really... I prefer quick draw over... oh, what's it called? I feel like an idiot right now. I prefer quick draw over hardline just because I feel like I'm going to get that extra kill anyway with quick draw, so it's a detriment to me to not use it, and that Pavelow is going down. Reaper, really good for Pavelow. Good to know, Randy. Good to know, I guess. I kind of forgot about that. But, yeah, so that's probably what I would run. Sometimes I don't like running 12. Sometimes I don't feel like I can get to 12 really easy. So I'll run something like, I'll only go to like 10 or 9, and I'll run like 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 10, or 5, 9, 10, if you got your numbers straight there. But another thing I wanted to say about the Reaper is that it's really dependent on the map that you're playing. Like, I'm playing Village right here, and there's almost no overhead cover. I mean, people are just popping up like Christmas trees. You know, you can see them really plain as day. Even if they have blind eye on, you can probably still see them. So, it's really easy to kill them with the Reaper. If you're running on something like bootleg or interchange, where there's a bunch of overhead cover, there's bridges and stuff, you know, people are in like in buildings, you're not really going to hit them that much. Reaper might not be the best thing. Maybe you want to try something else. Maybe you want to try attack. I've never had the best luck with attack helicopters, so I tend to avoid it. They just tend to get shot down really easy for me. So I still tend to stick with Reaper anyway, just because I'm lazy and don't feel like changing my kill streaks, but that's beside the point. But yeah, so if I'm running something like, if I want to get like an assault drone or a Reaper, so I'll probably run Predator, you know, Predator Precision Assault Drone, Predator Precision Reaper, or Predator Reaper Assault Drone. Those are usually my types of setups. Like I said, I don't like running attack just because it doesn't seem to work for me. But another thing is that precision airstrikes, they seem very underpowered in this game, and I never see that many people using them, but don't underestimate them. don't underestimate the power of a precision airstrike coupled with like a UAV, or if you just know where they are. So I like running precision on something like Outpost, right? So on Outpost, there's that like sniping corridor of death over by B domination, and in that area, if you get 5 kills, you know, you pop a Predator down, or 4th hardline, you pop a Predator down, you get the 6. From there, you just kind of go and get you get your precision. And if you're in a safe spot, you can just use your precision then. And what I like to do is I just like to paint B dom with it, just like put it right over B domination on their side, and the thing will rape people. I mean, there's usually, you'll probably get at least 2 or 3 kills with it. It's very strong. So I don't know. I think, was that 3? Was that 3 or 4? It was something like that. So it's very strong. People really underestimate it, and I don't know why. I guess it's just because there's other kill streaks that are better. People think attack is better and that sort of stuff. Especially if they're going for the higher ones like Juggernaut or Osprey Gunner. But I mean, try precision out. Yeah, I'm babbling on my words here, but regardless, try precision out. It's pretty good. I mean, it has its niche, I guess. So there's another AC-130, and yeah. So if you're going for the I guess we'll go from there. If you're going for the higher kill streaks, if you're going for something like Juggernaut or Osprey Gunner, I'll tend to run 5, 10, 15 or 5, 10, 17. Now I run Assault Drone as opposed to something like the Reaper or like the AC-130, just because I don't feel comfortable going from Predator to AC-130. I'm probably gonna die before that, so I just gave up on that. And I run Assault Drone over something like Reaper just because it seems like in Modern Warfare 3, people have a tendency to shoot down stuff really easy. I don't know, just probably because they get an extra point for doing it or something, or just to support their team in general. And so I don't like doing that. I like running Assault Drone just because it's a ground kill streak, and it's really hard to kill. Like you have to have teamwork to kill it, and not everybody can see you using it, right? So, you know, there might be like 2 or 3 enemies that are looking at you, but you don't have like 9 guys trying to shoot you down. So you're probably going to be up in, well, I guess the kill streak's going to be up a lot longer than, say, a Reaper, which only has like 1 flare. And that's one of the drawbacks to using the Reaper that I have a problem with sometimes. Sometimes I don't even get a kill with the Reaper just because if the enemy's feeling coordinated or if they're feeling like they like shoot stuff down, you know, you're probably going to die before you get like 2 shots off. So that's a hit or miss. EMPs can also really ruin you. Well, that ruins any kill streak, basically. You know, aside from the, like, Juggernaut or something. But that's what I like to run for that. As far as guns are concerned, I mean, if you're going for those high kill streaks, you're probably going to be running, you know, assault rifles, submachine guns. I mean, sniper rifles probably a lot harder. Sniper rifles, shotguns, the riot shield. You're probably not going to be running that if you're trying to get these high kill streaks. So, as far as assault rifles are concerned, I mean, I like the G36 with a red dot sight. I mean, Type 95 is kind of obvious, so I'll kind of avoid that. But yeah, G36C. My favorite gun is the P90, not the PP90. But I've come to like the PP90. But my favorite gun is the P90, so I'll tend to use that, especially for stuff like Arcadon and more close quarters combat. But assault rifles, you know, MK14, G36C, Type 95. Emperor A1. Emperor A1's kind of overlooked, but it's a really good early level gun, especially if you're going to prestige a lot like a lot of people tend to do anyway. So I would probably use those. Shotguns are actually... So I found shotguns, I mean, you're not going to use them for like the higher kill streaks, but shotguns with extended mags, apparently it increases the damage because you get more pelts per shot, or I guess, yeah, more pelts per like burst. So if you can level up your shotgun, you have to level it up pretty far, but if you can level it up pretty far, it's more dangerous than people will think. So, I guess the last thing I'd say is, if you're running a Predator and it doesn't kill, just be aware of the trophy system, because trophy systems can really destroy Predators. So just be aware of that. I really like using trophy system, just because I get killed by Predators so often, so. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and after finals, I will be able to upload a lot for you guys. So, I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Hope you guys have a great week.